What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are gonna test ride this gorgeous Moto Guzzi Stelvio 2025. She looks gorgeous by the way, doesn't she? She's really a beautiful bike. So what kind of bike is this one? This is an adventure touring bike. What does it mean? Well, it just means that you can basically go anywhere with this one. So she won't dislike off-road. You can really travel the world with this guy. There is also a bit of electronics. This is a radar. I think there is a radar also at the back because it comes with the driver assistance. I'll talk about this a bit later, but let's start from the engine, guys. V-twin 90 degrees transversals mounted 1042 cc, which develops, I think, 115 brake horsepower, 105 newton meter of torque, 6750 rpm, I believe. So quite a nice engine. As you can see, there is a drive shaft. That means, chain lubing every 400 or 500 kilometers. Brembo brakes, fully adjustable suspensions, both front and at the back. If you see this, where you can adjust the back. It comes with ABS cornering, 5 different riding modes, traction controls that you can adjust the way you want. A lot of electronics actually. There is the TFT dashboard, which looks gorgeous. You can even actually adjust the windscreen. Not sure how. I think this way you can go, you see down, it's electric, or up. I will leave it in up. At the moment you see the bike is in road mode, first gear. And as I was telling you, it comes with this driver assistance. So there is like lane assist. There is blind spot detectors. That's amazing. It's like a car. There is cruise control, of course, adaptive cruise control, and all this stuff. By the way, if you see here this eagle, which is like represents the brand of the Moto Guzzi, is also here in the lights. So that's exactly the eagle. That's a nice touch. Moto Guzzi is an Italian brand which belongs to Piaggio, sorry. Aprilia also belongs to Piaggio, so let's say Aprilia and Moto Guzzi are kind of siblings. That means that Aprilia and Moto Guzzi can sometimes share electronics and components. And if you didn't know who Piaggio is, well, they are those guys making those beautiful Vespas. And that's it, guys. Now, let's go for a spin. If you like content like this one, consider subscribing to the channel because I'm gonna review more motorbikes in the upcoming months. And stay tuned. Enough talk. Let's jump on the bike and let's go for this spin. Okay guys, the first thing you notice, the bike is pretty heavy. I actually forgot to mention the weight is 246 kilograms carb weight, so with fuel and everything inside. As you can see, the bike is road mode. The engine noise is pronounced. You can really feel the engine like moving. There is a bit of shaking, That's nice. It's part of the Moto Guzzi experience. Let's go right here. It's fine. It's a new bike. I think there are only like 90 kilometers on the clock, so we need to be a bit careful because the tires are pretty new. Let's see the gearbox. Oh, okay, the gearbox is not the smoothest for sure. It needs quite the strength to engage. That again can also be because the bike is still so new, but let's see. Okay, no, down is fine. Down, nice. Where do we go here? We go, no, straight, we go straight. Let's go. See? Oh yeah, much better now. Probably the bike needs some a few meters to warm up, I'd say. Not bad at all. Okay guys, first impressions riding it in town. It's not the lightest bike, But as we said, this is more for long distances, not really a bike that you would buy for city commuting, let's say. Look at the traffic today. You can still do something about that, let's say. Vibrations are pronounced in first and second gear. After that, it's way better. Okay, finding the neutral is easy enough. But you see the vibration? Look at the handlebar. Because of course, you know, the two cylinders are basically working this way. So they create this kind of vibrations, like transversal vibration on the bike. It's again typical of the Moto Guzzi. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. Oh yes. Okay, wait a second. Tour, rain, off-road, sport. Oh yeah, man. Okay, the bike is freaking pulling, man. She really wants to rock and roll, but she wants the twisties. Oh yeah, I like it. We just need to get rid of this guy, possibly. This is the moment. Oh yes, man! There is another one. Oh yeah, guys. The bike is totally pushing the sport mode. Yeah, I'd say the difference. There is still quite a bit of, you know, vibration, honestly. Oh, there's a bit of gravel on the road, huh? Oh my god. Yeah. There is power there, guys. I know what you think, it's only 115 horsepower, but there is also 105 Newton meter of torque, which is, you know, quite a big one. By the way, let's test this windscreen. So, this I think is the highest position. With this it will go down. Let's try it in the different, let's see if there is a difference. What I want to test is buffeting. Yes, there is already a lot of buffeting here. Yeah, can you hear it? It's unbearable. But that's exactly the same problem I had in the Tiger Triumph Tiger 800 last week. By the way, if you're interested in that bike, click on the link at the top of the screen. That's my review about the bike. Okay, let's put it in that position again. So, go. See now? It's better, man. It's so much better. So it does work. It does something, really. You see? Also, you can stay like this. All right. Thank God we got rid of them. Now, let's go right and get a bit more confident with the bike now. It doesn't even feel so heavy now. Maybe I got used to it. It feels okay. Even the gearbox feels better. And it's pretty comfortable as well. The seat is, I don't know if I mentioned it, the seat is 830 millimeters. So it's not the highest in the category. For comparison, the Tiger 800 is 835 millimeters. But man, it's absolutely comfortable. It's like a nice couch. She really wants to run. And thank God the guy ahead of me is not very slow. Oh my God, did you see that? And look here, wow! Yeah, it's a beautiful day. One of those days that you want to spend on two wheels. When I say two wheels, I don't mean bicycles. No way, motorbikes. Much more enjoyment. By the way, it's very hot now. So on the right side we have the cows and the hills or mountains, and on the left side we have poo-poo and a very nice city view of Dublin. Yes, man, look. Oh yeah, no bother, you have fun in the twisties. Despite the weight, because the engine is so torquey. Brakes, how are the brakes? The brakes are very good, guys. Let me see. Oh yeah, it brakes a lot. As we thought, this bike was not designed for the city. This bike wants to go long distances. That's why adventure touring bike. Just go, take a ferry, go to Europe, from Europe go to Africa, from Africa go to Asia, and you do, the whole world, months and months. And remember, because you have the shaft drive, you don't need to lubricate the chain. That's amazing for me. I mean, I don't really go out much for spins, and still it pisses me off when I need to lubricate the chain every 400 kilometers or 500, or depending, on the weather conditions and whatever. But this one, shaft drive, you would rather change it at some point, replace it. But there is basically, as far as I know, no maintenance needed. Not normal maintenance, maybe extraordinary maintenance needed. All right, this was the end of it. Now there is a stretch of road. We can probably try some nice acceleration. It has to be said that this bike is, it is different. It is surely different. I mean, it stands out from the crowd. It's so original. You might say you like it, you might say you don't like it, you might say you hate it, but for sure, it's different. You know what I mean? Okay, so don't tell me this bike is not pulling. All right. Slow. Come on, this is the moment. I knew that, told you. Honestly, given the weight of this bike, right, and given like the nominal power of 115, I would actually think this bike has 150 horsepower, because the delivery is so, it's pretty brutal actually, consider the kind of bike, The torque is massive. You have to consider the MT-09, my bike. Again, 120 horsepower, it has 94 Nm of torque. This one has 105, so it is something. Torque is the most important thing, not just the power. And this guy has a lot of torque, guys. The engine is approved. Again, it's shaking a bit, but it's between, again. That's normal for this kind of engines. Oh, I missed the gear. Again, you just need to get a bit confident. It is heavy, whatever you say, but I won't say it's flickable. I won't say it's a flickable bike. But that said, probably the weight distribution and the readiness of the engine and the progression, that helps a lot. So when you're not really riding in town, you're riding this road, you don't really know. You wouldn't even know what the weight of this guy is. By the way, what about the heat? So if this guy heating, I don't feel anything. I don't know, it's possible. But because the two cylinders, they take a lot of air, I think they cool enough. Again, that's another story in town. I don't know in town, we should run another test just for the town, but I don't think heating is an issue as far as I can see so far. The only thing is, quick shifter doesn't come as standard. For a motorbike in this price range, I don't really understand why you have to pay extra for the quick shifter. So anyway, let's see here the buffeting. That's what we did last week with the Tiger. So again, we are 120. The windscreen is in the higher position. It's okay, but it's definitely better anyway. It is definitely better. I mean, this thing is really working. Now, let's bring it down once again. Down, down, down. And you see the difference? The difference is massive. So windscreen absolutely approved. If that wasn't even enough for you, you could even put an extra deflector. So do I like this bike? Yes. Yes, I do. Would I change my MT-09 for this bike? No, I don't think so. Actually, I need to go left here, sorry. I don't think so because it's a bit too heavy for me and I don't go long distances. So if I had to change the bike, a Tiger 800 would be my kind of bike if I wanted to move more to the sport touring. This is more adventure than sport, of course. And but that said, if you are one of those guys with passion for traveling and time and money and whatever you need, that could be a bike for you. Again, I cannot tell you about the fuel consumption because I have no way to test it. I can tell you whatever I told you. It's heavy, but you don't feel it when you drive. Heat is not an issue, apparently. You have a lot of space for your legs here. So you're not cramped, of course. It's a big bike. The seat is very comfortable. The TFT dash is nice. You have tons of electronics, which of course I wasn't even able to test, as you can imagine. So it's meant for traveling, really. And I think it's also pretty reliable. Again, I wouldn't know from 1 hour test, but that's what they say. That's what I read about Moto Guzzi. So, yeah. If you're in this kind of bikes, you should at least shortlist it. That's what I would say. And test it, because motorbikes, of course, need to be tested. Anyway, the torque is addictive. Really? It's even better than MT-09 for sure. It's pulling more than MT-09, like. The torque is unbelievable. It's insane. Really, really addictive. It's a constant incitement to violence, this thing. So yes, go and test ride it. You can test ride yourself. You just go to Mega Bikes Dublin, here south side, not the one in town. And the guys are amazing, very welcoming, very kind. So you can test this and many, many other demo bikes. So go ahead, have a look. Yes, and have fun. I think it's worth it. So that I think wraps up this 1 hour review. So until the next time, ride safe. Consider subscribe to the channel if you're into motorbikes reviews, because as I said, more review will coming in the next weeks. Have fun and see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye. So how does it feel now, the MT-09, after riding? Well, it feels like a bicycle. It's so light compared to the Moto Guzzi Stelvio. So the throttle response already. Look. Jesus Christ. I can tell you, I was already so used to the other one that now that I sit back on my own motorbike, which I've ridden for 2,000 kilometers, it's still very new. You see how your muscle memory can change literally in a matter of 1 hour. You're really there, like because the Moto Guzzi, it has a lot of torque, but the throttle response is a bit different. It's the way it's calibrated. This one is more, responsive, let's say. This bike is the usual bad boy. I mean, what the hell, man.